Hi, my name is Jesse. I have a lot of books. Today we're going to be looking at travel books. So, today we're going to be looking at this box here. These are all travel related books, and really the highlight of the box is this set of beautiful art travel books. So let's take a look at them. So these are actually published by Louis Vuitton, of all people. Well, not him personally, probably, but and they're a series of travel books. Each one is done by a different artist of a different area. So this one's of Mexico, and this one happens to be this beautiful watercolor set. They each come with this little paper showing the different ones in the series, but take a look at some of these drawings. Look how amazing this is. It's beautifully detailed, it's incredible, and it shows, it's like a travelogue, showing all the areas that he visited, and just these sort of slice of life architecture, ordinary people, ordinary things, just really beautifully done, and really puts you into that location, into that world. So this is Mexico. I organized them here by color. They're in this nice rainbow color of the series. They were incredibly expensive, so it took me 2 years maybe to collect them all because I waited a couple months between each one. We'll put them on here and move these leaves. Let's see which other ones were really good here. So, this one, Edinburgh. So this one's done in like a cartoony comic style, and still shows the travelogue, but also has like facts about the city and facts about Scotland, and it's really interesting. Like, here's the history of different kilts, and then still has pictures of the city that are really nicely done, but a completely different style than the Mexican book. It's just stunning. Again, here's sort of slice of life, an ordinary park, some landmarks, but also some just ordinary scenes, and they're just really amazing. Let's see which other ones were really good. There's a very different one here, the Arctic, completely different style. Let's see, completely bare, like these sparse, simple drawings with, mostly white, and some of them are like cut and paste, different images and shapes cut together. Like, this is actually a fuzzy piece of paper representing a lawn, and some other cut paper representing this little barn, this little house. Here's an entire spread with just this one little bird. It's beautifully simple and clean. Let me see if I can find Tokyo, which was really interesting. Paris was good, Venice. Oh, so the Venice book, this is actually also a comic book that I have with very similar, I think he reuses a lot of the same drawings, but this watercolor of Venice is amazing, and it tells the story of the author, or a character like the author, looking for his history and his parents, and digging up their history in Venice, and meanwhile, at the same time, this travelogue, mostly just of these beautiful images. It's just incredibly stunning. South Africa was great. There's New York. Here's Tokyo. This one is all pixel art. So, like little video game art, this is a common style online now that's very cool. but you can see like some of them are close-ups of all the pixelated art and whole scenes of the city, but also crazy characters. And it's just so different and so interesting and such a different way to do it, and so incredibly time-consuming, I would think, to draw all these. Look at this scene with 100 people with umbrellas. I don't know how you possibly draw that in pixel art, or in any art, honestly, but it looks incredible. So that's this series of books. They're really great. I recommend them. You can find them on the Louis Vuitton website somehow, or search Louis Vuitton books, because these are the only books they published that I could find. And then we have other travel books here. So I've been lucky enough to travel a lot of places in the world, not as many as some people. I work with a lot of international coworkers who've been all over the world, but I've been a number of places, and I'm very grateful. And most of these books show them. So my wife and I went on our honeymoon to Rome and Capri and Barcelona. I've been to Ireland on a road trip. I've been to Brazil for work, to Sao Paulo. New Zealand was an option. We thought about going, but didn't. But we did end up going to Australia, again, for work. And London is here, which is the top of my list of places to go that I haven't been. And then there's a book on St. Martin, because we went on a vacation to St. Martin as well, which was the only book I could find on St. Martin. It's a tiny place, does not have a lot of books. Here's a great book, when we went to Australia, about the Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's this beautiful bridge in Sydney that they all sort of treat as the city's landmark after the Opera House, and they don't quite realize that no one else in the world knows about the bridge, and we all just know about the Opera House. But they're very proud of the bridge, and it's very beautiful. And this was a book all about the construction of it. You can actually walk all the way across the top of the bridge, which sounds completely insane, and I would never do. But this series here, these DK books, are great travel books, and DK makes beautiful illustrated books on hundreds of topics, nonfiction books, and they're all illustrated really nicely. So here's Street by Street Kilkenny, which was a town we went to, and has a map and pictures, and just really well designed and well laid out for a book, with lots of facts that you can skim instead of just being huge blocks of text. So it's just beautifully done and beautifully designed. You can see my preference for things that are beautiful in my collection. So this is a really great series of books. And that's pretty much all I have here. These Louis Vuitton art books and these DK travel books. And they're a lot of my travel collection from where I've been and places where I want to go, and art styles that I appreciate and love. So that's what we have about travel today. Join me again for more books. Like and subscribe if you can. I appreciate it, and I'll see you later.